Hey guys, it's Mimi and welcome back to my channel. So I'm here to bring you another tutorial. But first, let me talk about this hair because I know some of you who've been following me for a little while notice I got all this going on. And if you've seen my previous video, this is the Diamond Virgin hair, Peruvian wavy hair that I colored and I made a custom wig out of, and all that information is in that previous video. But anyway, I am rambling on. So if you would like to see how I got this look, please continue watching. Okay guys, so I'm starting out with a fresh clean face, and I'm gonna be priming my face with the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. So it looks like that. I've actually been liking this. I've been using it for about maybe 2 weeks now, and so far so good. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Okay, so now I'm going to start filling in my brows, and what I'm going to use is the Brow to Go kit from Whitening Lightning and the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this one is in chocolate. So I'm just going to be using the Brow Wiz first, and then I'll be going over with the brow kit. So I'm using the lighter color, which is that one right there, and I'm going to be using that just at the beginning of my brows and probably midway, and then I'm going to take the darker color and use that for the end of my brows. So now I'm going to be taking my beauty blender and my Nars Luminous foundation, and I just picked this up. I have not tried it yet, but I am a fan of the sheer glow, so this is pretty much my, I guess, first impressions of this foundation. And the color that I am in is medium dark number 2, and that's also known as Tahoe. So yeah, I'm gonna just apply this all over my face. I'm just gonna shake it up. So I'm just going to, do 2 pumps for now. It does say 1 pump is all you need, but I'm just gonna go with 2. I'm actually liking it so far. I would definitely say 1 pump is not going to get your whole face unless you use your fingers to apply it. But since I am using the beauty blender, it does absorb the product a little bit. So I know I'm going to need more than just 1 pump. And I did 2, and that pretty much only got that portion of my face, which I think the coverage is really good. But yeah, I'm going to continue on applying. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, so I am definitely loving this foundation. The coverage is really, really good. Also, it does give you like a kind of glowy in a sense, but yeah, I'm liking that. So I'm going to continue on with the rest of my brows. I'm going to use my Studio Finish concealer from MAC, just to kind of shape my brows a little bit. So now I'm going to highlight my face, and I'm just spraying my Beauty Blender with some Fix Plus. Started to dry, but I'm going to be using a new product, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. And I'm very excited about this because I've heard nothing but good things, and I wanted to try it out for myself. The palette that I have is the medium, so it comes with banana, cream, coral, nude, cinnamon, and chocolate. So I think I'm going to use the banana to highlight, and I'm going to use cinnamon to contour. So those two colors are this one right here, and cinnamon is that middle one right there. And there's sponge inside of banana. And I'm starting out with just a little bit, and I'm just doing a few swipes because now to me that seems a little too light, so I'm going to mix a little bit of nude in with that as well, just to kind of tone down that yellow. And now, taking the booty end of my blender, I'm gonna go into cinnamon. And to help me contour my nose, I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm going in with, I think I'm gonna dip into nude now, and cinnamon to create the contour down my nose because I don't want it to be too harsh. And I'm just adding some of that in the middle of my Cupid's bow. That's cinnamon that I'm using. And then I'm also going to take some under that jawline. I'm just wetting my Beauty Blender sponge again because it's drying out. So I'm going to just take a little bit of my Nars foundation, just a little bit, just to kind of take away some of the harsh lines from the highlight and contour, and to blend them together just a little bit better. So now to set my highlight, I'm going to use the Sasha Cosmetics Camouflage Powder and Buttercup. I'm just going to add some right here into the lid. And using my Beauty Blender sponge still, I'm going to use that to apply all the places that I've highlighted. So while that is baking, we're gonna move on to eyes. And to prime my eyes, I'm using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just taking my finger to apply that all over my lid. Now for the first color, I'm going to use the MAC's Saddle eyeshadow, and this will be my transition color right there in my crease, and I'm using my 224 brush from MAC to do that. So to add some definition to my eyes, I'm taking MAC's Charcoal Brown and my 217 brush from MAC, and I'm just going to add some definition to my eyes. And I'm just going to take my 224 brush just to blend out the outer edge. Now for my lid, I'm going to use a shadow from Coastal Scents, and this one is the Victorian Pear. And I'm just going to take my 242 brush from MAC. And then taking my 224 brush again, I'm just going to blend out the harsh lines. All right, so moving on to my liner. I'm actually going to do this off camera, but if you want to see how I do my liner, they're pretty much in, I want to say, my previous videos, pretty much all of them, so I'll be right back. Okay, so my eyes are lined, and now for my waterline, I'm taking this Clinique's number 18 Intense Black Honey eye pencil. And I'm taking my 219 brush from MAC and Saddle eyeshadow, also from MAC, and I'm just going to apply that to the lower lash line. And now I'm taking Charcoal Brown from MAC, and I'm going to apply that to the outer portion of my lower lash line, right into the middle. And I'm just gonna take this 217 brush to blend it out. And taking the Venetian Pear from Coastal Scents, I'm going to, if I can find my brush, I'm going to take that color right onto the inner corners just to highlight the eye. And I'm using the shader brush from Sigma to do that. And I'm going to take the 217 brush again and just blend that color a little bit into that lower lash line, just so it can look seamless. Now I'm just going to add just a little bit more contour to my eyes, and I'm taking the Coastal Scents Deep Roast Shadow to do that. And I'm going to use my Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name, but the number is M168. And I'm just going to apply that right there into the crease, just a little bit for some definition. And using my 217 brush, just going to blend that out. Okay, so for the rest of my eyes, I'm going to use my Great Lash mascara from Maybelline. And I'm just going to apply that to the tops and bottoms of my lashes. Okay, so now I want to finish up the rest of my face, and I'm going to take my MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in medium dark. I'm just going to blend out that setting powder and also just add a little bit of color back to my face. Okay, so moving on to contour, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and this one is also in medium. And I am going to use, I think this one is Macchiato. I am not exactly sure, but I'll be using that one right there. And now I'm gonna go in with the darkest color, and I am not sure what color it is. It's not matched up and I don't have the cover, but it will be that middle color there. And just a little bit, because this does seem to come off just a tad bit too red for my skin tone. So I just wanna take just a little bit, and I usually mix it with that one right there. Still not sure as to what color, so I'm just gonna dab those two back and forth and just add a little definition to my contour. And then I'm gonna take my contour brush from Elf, and I'm going to use that to define the contour of my nose. And I'm going to just use my Real Techniques brush to blend it out. So for my highlight, I'm taking MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish, and this one is in Soft and Gentle. And I'm taking my setting brush from Real Techniques to apply that to the highest points of my cheeks. And I'm going to take it down the bridge of my nose just really lightly. And on my forehead. My Cupid's bow, and just a little bit on my chin. And now for my blush, I'm gonna take Blush Baby, and this is from MAC, and I'm taking my Elf blush brush to apply that. And now I just want to blend everything together. I'm just taking my MAC 113 brush. So now I'm taking my MAC's Fix Plus, and I'm going to spray this all over my face. I'm going to take away some of that powdery look. I'm just going to move on to my lips, and I'm going to line my lips with this Jordana Plush Plum liner. And for lipstick, I'm taking MAC's Relentlessly Red, and I'm applying that to my lips. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any requests or any feedback, please leave them down below. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video.